What's like the one thing that stands out the most about the Fight Island fight? If you had to pinpoint one thing that stands out the most in that night, your win over Conor, what memory comes to mind?
The race cars zooming around my room when I'm trying to sleep all night.
That's what comes to mind.
Going crazy in the room.
Yeah.
What comes to mind is I didn't feel like I forced anything. I wasn't like, for some reason, I wasn't over nervous in the locker room. I didn't feel like I had a huge weight on my back, and I think I performed like I did because of that. I didn't put a lot of pressure on myself, and I'm a guy who puts a lot of pressure on myself usually. And that fight, I didn't. I went out there, and what was going to happen was going to happen. I knew I had prepared. Same thing going into this one. Like, I've done everything I can to put myself in the best position to perform. There's nothing else I can do. If there was something more, I would do it. So that's just what it is. Like, there's no reason to beat myself up or overthink too many things, because what I can control, I've controlled to the fullest, and I've done everything I can. That's all I can do. Mm-hmm. So for me going into these fights, it's just I hope I hit that ceiling, hope I hit that peak of potential that I have available to give, mm-hmm. you know. And I'm just trying to put myself in the best position to perform on fight night, and that's all I can do, you know. Mm-hmm. So that's what I'm doing here in these fights.
And when you look back and after you defeated him, when do you think you knew in your heart that the trilogy was going to happen next? That my next fight is going to be against Conor? Before they raised my hand and announced me the winner, I knew it was next. You know, you saw me put my hands up. We're 1-1. I knew this was going to happen. Mm-hmm. I knew this was going to happen. And how did you feel about that at that time? Because you have, throughout your entire career, and look, every UFC fighter basically can say this, like, the goal is the belt. But like, you have you're even more so than that, you know? Like, you've said before that, like, your win over Max to win a championship meant more to you than beating Conor and getting revenge on Conor. You've always been a guy who's driven by the title. So for you to say, well, I know we're gonna do this trilogy next, and to not know if a title was gonna be attached to it, was that a different feeling for you? I thought, I honestly thought going into this one that the one in Abu Dhabi was gonna be the title fight. I really did. I thought that was gonna be a title fight. Not the third fight. I thought that one. Now it can't be, right? He's lost twice in a row. I think that one could have been a title fight. Mm-hmm. We were the two top guys. Now, this removed, no. But like you said, my goal still is to be the world champion. But we have some business to finish. We can't leave it 1-1. We owe it to each other to find out who's better, close this chapter, and whoever gets their hand raised moves on.